All right, welcome back to the Couch Potato Show. Today we're joined by Shakobe Harper. Shakobe, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Uh, for those that don't know, Shakobe, you want to tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah. So I went to Mater Dei. Played running back. Started since my sophomore year. It was fun. We won two national championships. So obviously I enjoyed that. Then once I was done at Mater Dei, I decided to further my football at Cal Poly Slow, and I've been there for years. It's really nice. We had just had a coaching change, which we need it. So I'm excited for that. I think our program is going in the right direction. So I'm excited. I mean, obviously it's tough right now with the whole virus going on. So it's kind of been like a bump in the road, I guess, because we got the new staff, and then it seems like everything was going up, and then it just went to a halt because of the virus. But other than that, all good.
So, what was it like playing for Mater Dei, which is one of the best high school football programs in the country?
Uh, It was fun. Really, it was really fun because I mean you get to play on that national level almost every week, and then you play like I said, you play teams like IMG, Gorman, Bosco twice. So it was really fun because every game it was everybody came out and they wanted to see us lose. So it was fun because it was like it's like how when I'm not sure if you guys were are Warrior fans or not. Probably not. But it's kind of like
Yeah, not
how
really.
everybody wants the Warriors to lose, kind of like that. So like everybody's rooting against you, and that's pretty cool, I think, because it's kind of like you're kind of like the bad guys almost.
Yeah.
So that's really fun. And then you got to play with a lot of great players, play for a great coach at a great school, great people. So it was really fun.
Shakobi, during your senior high school, you averaged around 7 yards per carry and 84 yards per game. What would you say the biggest factor to your success in high school would be?
Uh, First off, my line. You got to give credit to the line because
Of course.
you can't do anything else without them. So the line. Our OC Coach Money he called great play calls, and then just preparing myself throughout the off season because I knew my last year I really wanted to go crazy, and I just knew that just the way our offense was set up, I'll probably be getting more touches than in the previous year. So just preparing myself really.
Was there any like added pressure for you knowing that there was so many D1 scouts in the stands and knowing that you're playing on the highest level in high school football?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was really any added pressure because after a minute you kind of get used to it. Like I was saying, because like at my day you're playing at that level consistently. So I'll say I kind of got used to it my sophomore year because you got to think I was playing with high name dudes already.
Yeah.
My first year on varsity. So because we had dudes like JT, Amaral, Osiris, and more, that were heavily recruited. So I think I got used to it pretty quick, and it's really not something that you really need to be nervous for, in my opinion, because like I said, you get used to it, so it's not as big of a deal. It's more normalized, you know.
Yep.
Going off of that, like, what was the experience for you going to all those D1 schools and trying to figure out where you're going to decide to play your football career in college?
Yeah. I mean, it was difficult because I wasn't heavily recruited because I'm a smaller back, so it was definitely difficult. And like you said, like having the teammates that were heavily recruited. I mean, I've never been a hater, so I'm not like that. But like it was, I guess frustrating at times where I'm like, damn, my teammate has 30 offers and I don't even
Yeah.
have one. But I mean, I was always happy for my guys, so that's good. But it definitely was tough, so a lot of times because I felt like that I did meet the criteria to be getting recruited. You know, like I felt like my film spoke for itself, like a pass catch. Catch, run, and block, pass block. So it was definitely frustrating because I felt like there was nothing that really hindered me except for my size. So, and I don't think that I don't think personally that should matter. I think it should be more so like if you can play, you can play. It doesn't matter if you're 4'11" or 8'11", you
Yeah,
know.
it's the game that matters, not
Exactly.
physically.
But you know, I'm not a recruiter, so
Yeah.
what it is. It was frustrating though, but I got through it.
Yeah, I mean we've seen backs of your size in the NFL and playing to high levels in college football. So
Yeah.
we've seen it done before.
Hmm.
So it was just frustrating for you knowing that there wasn't much else you could have done. Um,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's like I'm playing on I'm starting on the best team.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's not like I'm not like putting up numbers, you know.
It's like, what
And
else are you
it's
supposed
like
to do? Yeah.
exactly, and it's usually they're like something that like would be a knock is that you can't pass block, but I mean if you watch the film, I could do that very well. So it was definitely frustrating because there wasn't really like a clear cut answer as far as like why I'm not getting recruited. And then it was also frustrating just teams will show interest, like schools will show interest, but never like fully go through with it. So that was something I had to deal with a lot, which was frustrating because it would be like it's kind of there, but kind of not, you know.
Yeah.
So that would definitely be frustrating as well. But
so being at the
but
highest level in high school football, there's not much um, you can do to like succeed even more. You're already there. So
mhm.
what were some like team goals that you guys had when you were a starter there? Like where did your team want to be at the end of the year?
Champions, state champion, national champions, really, and that's I feel like that's a hard goal for most schools because like that was our expectation, you know, if it was
Yeah.
national champions or nothing. So I feel like a lot of schools aren't like that because that's just not realistic. But at Mater Dei, it was, you know, because like I said, we're playing the schedule with a lot of great teams nationally,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like that's just what we were used to, you know. And but it was definitely fun.
Did you ever see that pressure kind of get to your teammates, or do you personally? Like, did you ever guys feel the pressure all the time, or?
Uh, no, not really, because I think we prepared really well for things like that. And Coach Rollo, our head coach, he really helped us with that preparation, so we would never really kind of be phased by it. And a lot of my teammates, majority of my teammates, we play to the moment, you know. So it's like that's what we want to play for, you know, the sold out stadiums, the big game,
Exactly.
you know, like
It's your dream,
we
right?
yeah, exactly. We thrive off that. So it's like we finally get it and we want to go nuts out there, you know. So
Yeah.
it was never it was never really anybody got scared because that was like the stage that we wanted to play on. You know, we'd rather play a schedule of 10 games like that instead of a little game where it's going to be a blowout, you know?
Exactly.
Hmm.
So I'm a student down here at University of Alabama, and I'm sure you're aware that we have a very good uh, incoming freshman quarterback coming to
Oh,
school.
yeah.
So what was it? What was it like playing with Bryce? And what do you think fans here at Alabama and coaches here and Coach Saban should expect out of him?
It was fun playing with Bryce, especially because he was he was as highly ranked and stuff as he was. He didn't really act like it. So that was like really cool coming in because coming in, I was a senior and he was coming in his junior year. I didn't know him, so I didn't really know how to expect or know what to expect, and and you know how it is. Sometimes if you have a quarterback 5-star, they could be
Yeah.
a little snobby or whatever, but he
Yeah.
was real cool, real down to earth. So we really clicked quick, and it was on from there. Bryce is he's a very good player. He can improvise. He could keep the play going for a minute, and always makes great reads. He's just a phenomenal player. Great arm. There's not really a knack on him really, and he knows his stuff. So it should be exciting watching him in Alabama. I think he's going to do great things down there. I
Looking forward.
think because he can get it done with his legs, but he's better with his arm. You know, and I don't think that you guys really have had a quarterback like that. I mean, Hurst was good,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think Bryce is better with his legs and just a better overall quarterback. You know, so I'm excited for him, and I think you guys will really like him down there.
I hope
But
so.
they're excited for him, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I know. I know y'all hope he could bring y'all a lot of championships.
Yep, exactly.
I think it will happen though. He's that type of player.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
Shakobe, playing in the Big Sky Conference and having your season for now rescheduled to the spring, what would you expect them to change and try to adapt to the climate nowadays and try to play football during this?
I'm not sure. It's gonna be tough because that's just it's weird. You know, we've never had like a
It's
season
just
in spring.
pick up your season and just move it back a few months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but I'm not sure what they plan to do to kind of accommodate that schedule, and it should be or it will be probably a little tough. Just a spring season followed right back with the normal fall
Yeah, and
season.
the off season's gonna be really short, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm not sure how they're going to do that because for some players, that can be tough because you know if you have an injury, God forbid, you have an injury, and just normal wear and tear that a season puts on your body, you know. So just having 2 months maybe off. I mean,
It's just the summer, and then you get right back into it at the end of the summer.
exactly. So that'd be tough, but I mean down for it, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work, you know.
Yeah.
But
So, like, what's the protocols like in California right now? Because they're kind of different all over the country. So, what do you guys limited to like right now as far as what you can do?
it's really limited right now because like the cases in California, there's a lot more than most places. So it's extremely limited on things that we can do right now because a lot of things aren't open or just basic like social distancing stuff. So it's hard to like get in the weight room and things like that just because of like California guidelines. So
Yeah.
in other places, like you said, some people might be practicing right now or whatever, but it's a little harder right now for us because just California rules and regulations. So there's not much that we can do because, like I said, just a lot of things are closed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, you've been in a football locker room. Excuse me. How do you think teams that are going forth with playing college football in the fall and the NFL teams, do you think like social distancing protocols are going to work in like a football locker room, or what's your opinion on that?
I think it can if the team is like up for doing that, you know, because it really just that's all it really depends on. Because if everybody wants to do it, then it will work. But then, because really it's only a few people, you only need a few people that can mess that up.
It only takes one, right? So.
Yeah, shit, really one.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it has to be like a collective effort if they really want that to work. The whole team has to be in on it and wanting to keep everybody safe. Because if it's just like you said, if it's just one person, that can mess up the whole thing, and then now it's canceled again.
Yeah, not even specifically your team. It could be like another team, and then they bring it in. It takes one person the entire conference, really. So
exactly. So it's really tough, and that's why I think it's going to be so hard. Because like you said, it doesn't even have to be your team. It could be we go and play. I'm not gonna put any school out there, but we're gonna play somebody and they have one dude who wasn't
Yeah,
taking precautions,
exactly.
and now it gets to us, then, you know,
And
yeah.
then everybody's done. So
So I think it really just has to be a collective team effort if they actually want to have a season, you know, because it's scary, really, because it's dangerous.
Like I know Tennessee showed up to practice the other day, and they had 44 guys test positive.
Yeah,
It was
that
insane.
was so crazy. I saw that, and it's just I don't know. It just makes you wonder, you know. It's
Yeah,
like, damn, like how is it going to be whenever we come back? That
yeah,
they have what 40, like you said, 44, and they couldn't even. I think they had a scrimmage scheduled, right?
yeah, and they just had to send everybody home, and now I think they're quarantined for 2 weeks now.
Exactly. So it will be interesting, but it definitely does make me wonder, and I'm like shit, whoa, you know?
Yeah,
it's like if not when kind of
hmm
scenario right now. So
Yeah. So it's scary, definitely, because I mean that's not nothing that you want to mess around with, nothing you really want to get. So like it's a big risk.
was the uh, was the thought of opting out of the season ever a thought to you, or did that ever go through your mind?
Definitely did, just because I feel like safety should be the priority no matter what. Like um, just I gotta look out for my health, you know, because I mean it is a virus. So I feel like you have to look out for your health first, and you know what's best for yourself. Nobody else does. So definitely did, because I just think that it's probably the safer route to go.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I for sure did, and I mean I think that some people that did made the right decision, because there's a
There's really no wrong answer. It's like whatever you think is best is what you got to do.
exactly. So I definitely did, and I props to the ones that did, because it's some people are just scared to, you know. But
yeah,
I feel like somebody has to go out there and take that. Well, I wouldn't even say take that risk, but kind of be the first ones to do it, because then more and more people will.
hmm,
And I definitely don't think that it's a bad option at all. And I think that I'm not gonna say more people should do it, but I think that it should be something that a lot more people think about, at least. At least give it the thought, because like I said, I think health is priority no matter what. You know, because the game won't be there all your life. Your health, you have to deal with that all your life.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So you don't want to, because nobody really knows much about the virus too. There's still a lot of unknown things.
It's very conflicting. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is. And so like you don't really want to risk your long term health, and it come back to get you when you're 50, 60, 70, you know, just because you wanted to play ball for a little bit when it could have been postponed or whatever, you know.
Yeah. What would you say your one goal in your time at Cal Poly would be if you were to pick one thing that you wanted to accomplish in your time there?
Win a championship, definitely.
It makes sense, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for every athlete, that's the main goal. You want to win, you know. You want to win just because it's different, you know. It's just being on a championship team is
Yeah,
different.
exactly. Like
You,
that's what you play for. That's the only reason you show up every day, right?
yeah, you want to win. There's not really, I mean, there's great individual things too, but at the end of the day, you want to win, and it's from college, high school, professional. You think of the NBA, what do you hear about dudes like Charles Barkley, AI? Yeah, they're nice, but they didn't
They
win
didn't get
anything.
that ring though. That's the only thing
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, at the end of the day, that I feel like that matters most, winning, before any like personal achievements. But don't get me wrong, personal achievements are great too. One of those, I want to be a 1,000 yard rusher every year. You know,
yeah.
so that's a goal I'd like to hit. But on a team level, championship definitely, and like a national championship, not a league
Yeah.
championship. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. So definitely a championship. I need a ring.
So we had a couple months ago we had Trayvon Sanders on the show, who used to play defensive tackle at Troy and played in the XFL for a bit and was on the
Okay.
Jets for a short minute. And we asked him these questions. Now, each week we do picks based on like what's going on in sports, and we keep a tally on who's leading in picks. So
Okay.
I
Oh
I'm
want to
yeah.
leading, by the way.
I want to get your picks for the football season this year.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through. I want Super Bowl champion,
Okay.
league MVP, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, and then for college football, I want Heisman.
Okay.
Got a lot to think about.
Super Bowl champ is easy. I'm a Steelers fan, so I gotta go Steelers.
There you go.
I can't pick another team. I don't have it in me to say, oh, the Chiefs are going. Hell no, Steelers. Because that's my expectation every year. And when we don't, I'm
That's what you
pissed.
want.
Yeah.
Respect.
So definitely MVP. I think Mahomes or Lamar probably. Those dudes are just on a different level. Deshaun's nice too, but I feel like they're like more 1A, and then Deshaun might be like
And
1B.
Deshaun's right there, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
And then they
funny.
just in my opinion, well, obviously the Chiefs have better weapons, so it'll be a lot easier.
Exactly. That's what you got to look at too. You got to look at the roster around him too.
Yep,
So that's
and Lamar has weapons as well, and his offense is more catered to him, you know. So I think that it'll be one of those two. What you said? What was next? Offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Shit, that's tough. It's a lot of. This was a good class.
Yeah.
This was a good rookie class. Probably. I'm not sure. Maybe like thinking maybe like Judy. Judy's nice.
it's a good answer.
Judy
I
is
like it.
really nice.
Tyler definitely likes her.
I know. I'm a boy. Well, I'll probably go Judy. Judy is different. His routes they're just so nice. And then I think that offense in Denver is going to be pretty nice
Yeah,
too.
they're a team that everyone's sleeping on.
Yeah. I mean, if Drew Lock can get it together and ball out, I think they'll be really nice. I think he can. It's just will he? You know,
Yeah.
he has the potential. Drew Lock's a good quarterback. And then they have Lindsey and they just picked up Gordon
Mm-hmm.
with tight ends. Then they have the 3 receivers, Sutton, Judy, and I don't know, Hamler. So I think they'll be pretty nice. Defensive rookie of the year. Shit, I'm not sure. Who's give me some. I can't think of any defensive rookies right now.
Trayvon Sanders went with Chase Young.
Yeah, that's the common answer.
So
Trying to think. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Chase, he's a beast. That's a big dude right there.
Yeah, that guy can. You don't even have words for it at this point.
Yeah.
Just
So I definitely can see that. I don't know why I forgot about him.
like,
we've heard Isaiah Simmons a couple times.
He's gonna do well because he's so versatile. He could play safety, linebacker. I think he might even play a little bit of corner at Clemson if I'm not.
They said he
on
could.
some snaps. Yeah. So that's gonna be great that they can use him all over the place. But yeah, I don't know if he'll win it over Chase Young. Just because that dude, I don't know if you've seen some of the clips. I just seen some like practice clips.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I watched a couple games, and you just watch the game, and you're just like, this guy's taking the game over. Like it's his game. Everybody else is just playing around. It's like it's his game.
Then what else? So we had
Heisman.
MVP. Okay, Heisman left.
Yeah, Heisman.
I'm gonna go with my boy JT. I'm gonna go with JT. I think JT will have a good year in Georgia, especially with what's his name from Wake Forest, Newman.
Yeah, Newman opted
out, so it's really gonna be his job to lose now. And I just think that with the line at Georgia, he's gonna have weapons. You know, Georgia always has the athletic, fast receivers.
Yeah.
He's gonna have weapons, better line, and he's gonna have a better offense he's running. So I think he has a real big chance to shine in the SEC against good competition. So I hope he does well. I know it's a dark horse, but I'm gonna go with JT.
There you go.
Got to.
It was interesting. You mentioned Deshaun Watson before. Trayvon Sanders was going to have. He was saying that he might pick Deshaun Watson for his MVP, but then he realized he sacked Deshaun in college, and Deshaun just went down without any battle. So
he's like, I can't pick him, man. Got to go somewhere else.
Deshaun is definitely nice. I just think without D-Hop, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
because I think Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks are great receivers, but they're not D-Hop.
They're not DeAndre Hopkins.
So that's going to be this is definitely going to be tough. I like David Johnson, so that might be able to help. He's a pass catching back.
Yeah,
so that might be able to help him out. But I just feel like the loss of D-Hop is just going to be too much, and you can't really replace that with Brandon Cooks because
it's not comparison, you know.
So. Exactly, it's a lot different because there's definitely some things that D-Hop can do that Brandon Cooks cannot.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be tough. But Deshaun's a great player. He's a great quarterback. He just got paid too, so
he did.
I know he's gonna play well, but I don't know about MVP.
Not that far. Not that confident in him.
Yeah, I just don't think he has the weapons around him because it's going to be hard that, like I said, dudes like Mahomes and Lamar, who are probably slightly better than Deshaun, and they have better weapons.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be tough for him. But
yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. But, I wouldn't be surprised after those two.
Yeah.
If those two had a bad season, then I'm okay. But I don't really see them having a bad season.
Yeah, it's unlikely at this point.
Exactly. Especially the Chiefs. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, with that team. You can't really not have a good year with that team around you. So.
Lord, man. And they just I think they have a really good back, too, now. Well, Edwards-Helaire.
The rookie, I forget his name.
He's good.
Tyler might know. I don't remember.
I like him. He's a good back. And I think he fits the offense perfectly.
Oh, yeah. I saw him when he was down here at LSU when LSU came down here to play Bama.
Oh, yeah.
We have guys that on our defense that could tackle anybody, and he just wouldn't go down.
Yeah. He went crazy that game. I think he had 4 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah, he went off. So I think he'll do really well in that offense, as much as it hurts to say, because I'm like I said, I'm a Steelers fan. I don't want to play this. But I think it'll be exciting to watch for the most part.
Definitely.
But by the time the playoffs come, I hope they get knocked out or something. I'd rather not play them. But if we do, you know who I'm rocking with. I got to go.
There you go.
Well, it was great to have you on. We had a lot of fun. Thanks again, and best of luck this spring at Cal Poly.
Yeah, I look forward to coming back on. Just let me know.
Definitely.
Awesome, man. That'd be great.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. This was fun.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and if y'all need something, just let me know.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, y'all take care. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Our pleasure.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all take care. All right.